Prospect Community Library. Because this is W Week, we are going to be doing a craft and a couple science experiments that have to do with the letter W. Miss Sherry is behind the camera helping me out. I'm going to have her run and get a couple things for me while we're doing things. So first we're going to start with our craft. This is what our craft is going to look like, and it will show the water cycle. So we're going to start down here with where the water collects in oceans and ponds. And then we're going to create some raindrops here showing our precipitation. And we're going to create some white water drops here. That is evaporation, which is then comes up here to the condensation. And then we have our sun right up here. So I know it's raining out there today, so all you have to do is kind of look outside to see how the process is working. Right now, it is in the precipitation part of our water cycle. So at home, you can do this later. You don't have to do it while I'm doing the video here, but these are the steps. You're going to cut out some kind of a sun, okay? And we have some string here that we're going to attach everything to. You're going to have a whiter piece of paper. That's going to show our condensation. You're going to have 5 strips of a lighter blue, and then you're going to draw blue raindrops, okay, on 3 of them. So some blue raindrops on 3 of them. And then if you have a white crayon, you're going to draw some white drops showing condensation on 3 of them. And then on our bottom piece, where the water collects, you're going to just make some different kinds of water waves, any kind you want, something along those lines, okay? And then what you're going to do, once you have it all colored in, it's very simple. You can either glue or staple the pieces together. Miss Jo found it easier just to staple them. They'll stay better, but if you only have glue, that'll work too. It'll just take a little time to dry. And then what you're going to do is you're going to glue or staple the blue strips all around. So keep your blue raindrops next to each other, and then you're going to put your white condensation drops next to each other. Okay, and then once those are attached, you're going to attach your condensation to the top right there. And so it'll look like this. You have your collection area, your water. You're going to have your condensate, your evaporation right here. You're going to have your precipitation right here. Your condensation goes around the top, and then the sun went right up here will attach with strings or any kind of dental floss, anything you have to attach it, so that you have your complete water cycle. So as I said, right now it's raining, so we have precipitation. It's going to collect in streams and ponds, lakes, rivers, oceans. Once the sun comes back out, there's going to be some evaporation so that that water goes back up into the sky. There's going to be some condensation where clouds form. And then once again, we'll have rain, because we know this is western Pennsylvania and there is lots and lots of rain. All right, so some science experiments to help show the water cycle. Okay, so our first one, you can have any clear cup, and this is going to show evaporation. You put some water in it, mark a line, right here is Miss Jill's line, and then once it's sunny out, the evaporation will happen a little quicker. But this science experiment takes a little while. Every couple hours, every few hours, go and check to see where that water level is. And each time you check to see, make another black mark. And that is going to demonstrate evaporation. All right, so Miss Sherry's going to go get the icicles, the ice cubes rather, that are in our freezer. Because our next one is we're going to show condensation. So what you're going to do is you're going to put some hot water into this cup. Have a parent help you if you're a little one. If you're older, you can do that by yourself. But you're going to put hot water in here, okay? You're going to put a second cup on top to cover it up, okay? So you have your hot water in the bottom, and your empty cup covering it on the top. And then we could probably just keep this ice here. And then you're going to get an ice cube, and you're going to put it on top of those cups. And what's going to happen is you're going to see some clouds form in the top cup over there. So that will demonstrate condensation. And our last experiment is going to demonstrate precipitation. I know we've done this one a couple times here in our preschool story time. So get a cup of water. Doesn't matter, you know, maybe close to full, but it doesn't have to be full. Then you're going to take some shaving cream, and this is always fun. Now make sure you don't put too much, because if you put a lot of shaving cream, it's going to take a long time for the next step to happen. So you're going to put a little bit of shaving cream, and I think Miss Jill didn't open that shaving cream up. There we go. Okay, so you put some shaving cream in there, just like so. And then you're going to have what's going to demonstrate your rain. I have blue dye here. So then you put the blue dye, a couple drops up top, and then it will take a couple minutes if you've put some too much shaving cream in there. It'll probably take a couple minutes here. I tried not to go too heavy, but I obviously did. But that will demonstrate precipitation. Now, for further reading on all of the water cycle and weather, I'm going to be putting some links at the end of the video to help demonstrate the water cycle, and they will be online links that you can access through our website. If you have any questions, please make some comments. I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you.